Early morning in Palm Springs is an awe-inspiring experience. The golden light spills over the desert landscape, painting the mountains in warm hues. Today is a special day. I'm here for the Garden Conservancy's Open Garden Day, an event that grants a rare glimpse into some of the most stunning private gardens in Palm Springs. With a full day ahead, I set off towards my first destination, eager to explore the seamless blend of nature and design that defines this city. As I drive through the streets, each home commands attention. Palm Springs is a gallery of architectural marvels and historical gems, where mid-century modern design meets the untamed beauty of the desert. Yet this house is different. It doesn't clamor for attention. It quietly belongs. At first glance, the oversized boulders seem haphazardly arranged, as though nature itself had sculpted them. But nothing could be further from the truth. These stones anchor the corner of the property, echoing the rugged San Jacinto Mountains just beyond. They establish scale, reminding us that there's no structure here that can truly compete with the grandeur of the nature. Their muted gray tones blend effortlessly with the surrounding environment. And as the garden matures, the delicate silver foliage of weeping trees will soften the contrast, an elegant dance of texture and form. Like the boulders, the privacy wall is an exercise in both function and beauty. Its geometric cement blocks, reminiscent of a classic breeze block patterns, offer seclusion without sacrificing the view. By day, the interplay of light and shadows transforms the wall into a moving canvas, an ever-changing display of dappled patterns cast by the swaying trees. The restrained color palette, soft grays, silvers, and muted greens, creates a sense of tranquility. As I turn the corner, a new material emerges, Corten steel. Weathered to rich rusted patina, this monumental sheet introduces a bold contrast. We owe much of its popularity in landscape design to the late abstract postmodernist sculptor Richard Serra, who championed the material's sculptural potential. Here it draws together a desert's natural tones, the mountains, the earth, the palm trunks, and yet for all its strength, it is not overpowering. Instead, it serves as a warm backdrop, allowing the succulents and Palo Verde trees to shine. This is desert modernism at its finest, a delicate interplay of hard and soft, structured and organic. The only hint of symmetry in the garden is found at the entrance. The driveway and the entryway remain simple, uncluttered, allowing the clean lines of the home to take center stage here. A second Corten wall subtly directs visitors towards the front door, a quiet yet powerful detail that guides movement through the space. The wonderful folks from the Garden Conservancy are here, ever ready to answer questions, or more accurately, to passionately debate the best way to prune a rose bush until you slowly back away. But enough of my dubious gardening humor, let's step inside. Beyond the entrance lies a hidden world. This side of the house is practical, yet elegant. Frosted glass panels add height and privacy without making the space feel enclosed. Soon the young hedge will mature, softening the hardscape and introducing a lush green layer to the scene. This is not a backyard, not in a traditional sense. Instead, we find ourselves back near the front entrance, yet in a space that feels entirely distinct. There's no direct passage here. One must walk through various sections of the garden to arrive, or for those lucky enough to live here, simply sit back inside, look through the picture window, and take in a view. And what a view it is. In this modern home, every window is a frame, capturing a carefully curated scene. Mountains at a distance, sculptural succulents, light filtering through branches. Narrow side yards are often overlooked, treated as mere corridors between front and back. But here, this passageway has been transformed into something far more intentional. A grill station neatly tucked into the space is both discreet and functional, ready for intimate gathering beneath the open sky. And then there's planting. The trees glimpsed earlier from the street now rise above the privacy wall, their delicate foliage swaying in the breeze. As they continue to mature, this space will soften further, becoming even more inviting. It is no accident that this area faces east, ensuring shade in the heat of the afternoon, making it the perfect retreat for warm desert days. But now I've saved the best for last. Not that we've seen everything, but rather that the very heart of this garden remains to be discovered. Turning back toward the main garden space, a dramatic enclosure comes into view. Corten steel walls, rich with warm, weathered tones, rise up, enclosing a secret world within. Beneath them, a lush underplanting of tropical trees, succulents, and barrel cacti spill out in unexpected vibrant contrast against the structured steel. The gravel underfoot plays a trick on the eye, blurring the line between planting bed and pathway, making the transition feel organic, almost effortless. And then, something catches the light. A shimmer, a reflection. The pool awaits. And now, the heart of the garden. The space I saved for last. Enclosed by rusted steel walls and planted with lush mix of tropical trees and succulents, the courtyard feels both secluded and expansive. Gravel pathways blur the boundary between hardscape and planting beds, guiding the eye and the visitor toward the main feature, the pool. Here, the landscape architect defied convention. Instead of following the rigid, right-angle geometry of the house, the pool and the infinity edge hot tub introduced a bold asymmetry. The effect is striking. The irregular shape animates the space, encouraging exploration and discovery. Large boulders anchor a cozy seating area, their scale perfectly judged. Meanwhile, the delicate sway of Muhlenbergia grass softens the pool's reflective surface, adding a dynamic contrast between stillness and movement. The hot tub is a black diamond, elongated, energetic, alive with motion. Its dark water reflects the desert sky, mirroring the shifting light of day. And then there's the water feature. A gentle cascade ripples down the sides, catching the sunlight, shimmering like liquid glass. The soft murmur of falling water adds an auditory layer of tranquility, reinforcing the meditative quality of the space. At just the right moment, sunlight and water converge. Ripples dance across the soffit, turning the building into a canvas of light and motion. No garden is complete without a space for gathering. Here, a modest yet perfectly proportioned patio invites conversation, dining, and quiet contemplation. The materials, carefully chosen, blur the lines between indoor and out. Gray flooring extends from the house into the garden, seamlessly connecting the two. On cooler desert evenings, a fire table provides warmth, inviting guests to linger under the vast star-filled sky. Good design is often invisible, and nowhere is that more evident than in the handling of practical necessities. Pool equipment, an unavoidable element of this modern garden, is effortlessly concealed behind a subtle offset of the steel panels. Hidden in plain sight, yet easily accessible, an elegant solution to a common challenge. But what made this visit truly special was meeting the landscape architect himself. Visitors approached hesitantly at first, but soon conversations blossomed. Each plan had a story: where it came from, why it was chosen, how it would evolve over time. Even the trees by the pool, it turns out, are native to India, yet thrive here just as happily in Southern California. His passion was infectious. Reluctantly, I take one last look around. It's not often that one is invited into such a personal, carefully curated space. Visiting this garden has been a privilege, but time presses on, and there are more gardens to explore today. I hope you'll join me in my next video as I uncover more hidden garden treasures in Palm Springs.